Hey there, it is Dusty Thunder once again, and I have a story for you. This one is, am I wrong for missing my daughter's graduation for my stepdaughters? Oh, shit. I, 47 male, have a daughter, 18 female, who's graduating high school next week. She lives on the West Coast with her mom, my ex-wife, after our divorce a few years ago. When we split, we gave our daughter the choice of who to live with, and she chose her mom. I never blamed her for that, but still, it shattered me. Losing the marriage was hard enough, but feeling like I lost my daughter too was a pain I can't fully explain. To make it even harder, her mom remarried very quickly, and watching from a distance as my daughter adjusted to a new life with a new man stepping into her daily world made me feel like I was slowly becoming a background character in her life. I did everything I could to stay present, calls, visits, gifts, but it always felt like I was on the outside looking in. Therapy helped, and time helped, but what really helped was someone who came back into my life, a close friend from high school. She had lost her husband years ago, and she also has a daughter the same age as mine. Somehow, we found each other again, and I fell in love. We got married last year, and I won't lie, being a part of this new little family has brought me a kind of peace I hadn't felt in a long time. My stepdaughter's graduation is next Friday, and my daughter's is the day after on Saturday. I live on the East Coast while she's on the West Coast. I've been planning a big graduation celebration for my stepdaughter on Saturday, relatives flying in, close friends coming over, people I haven't seen in years. The whole thing is important, not just for her, but for me too. It's the first time I felt like I'm at the center of a family again. That statement hits me the wrong way. That statement didn't made this. No, I was feeling for him until that statement. But my daughter has been texting and calling and crying. She asked if there was any way that I could come to her graduation. She said she understands, but that she just wants her dad to be there, even for a moment. And I had to tell her I can't. Logistically, it's impossible, and emotionally, it's complicated. I reminded her that her mom and stepdad will be there and that she'll be surrounded by love, but she cried even harder. She said she feels like I have replaced her, but personally, I just don't get it. It's just a high school graduation at the end of the day. Oh no, now it's worse. Everyone graduates high school. It's not like getting a PhD, and it's not like I'm missing her wedding.
You're throwing a giant party for your stepdaughter.
The truth is, I do want to be at my daughter's graduation. I want to be in both places. I want to split myself in half and not have to choose, but I can't. Am I wrong? Pulling up Tater Vision for this one so we can have a nice little discussion.
You're not missing your bio daughter's graduation for your stepdaughter's graduation. You are missing your bio daughter's graduation for a party for your stepdaughter, which you are throwing because it's such a big deal to graduate high school, unless the person who's graduating is your bio daughter. But no, you should be on a red-eye flight. You should be on a red-eye flight right after.
You should be on a Reddit flight.
Right after your stepdaughter's graduation to make it to both, because you chose to move across the country. This is on you, and you have you can make this work, but you're choosing not to, and you're choosing not to from an emotional place, not a logistics place. And you need to recognize that and admit that to your daughter, because this is a f***ed up situation, dude.
Agreed. And here, I'll get us back to this. So there's no way that you did not know when your daughter's graduation was going to be when you planned the party for your bonus daughter. You knew it was going to be that time, and at that moment, you made the choice. You made the choice, and now you're feeling the consequences of it, but you made that choice, man. So how far off is this party? It's like on your heels. It's next Friday. You got people flying in yeah, you have screwed the pooch here big time. You are now out of time to reschedule that party, which would have been the smart thing to do, not schedule your bonus daughter's party on the same day as your daughter's graduation. You should have planned to be there for both. You say you want to be there for both. But here's the problem. I mean, it's all the problem. The biggest problem that I see is that this is all driven by not trying to do for others, by not trying to give your bonus daughter an experience. You are being driven to behave this way because of the way it makes you feel. You feel like you're at the center of a family again. You feel the most reward from doing what you're doing. Now you're feeling pain as a consequence of that, but your selfish desires drove you to this decision. Yeah, I'm sure it was painful to watch your child adapt to a new father figure. And yeah, you tried to stay in touch. And yeah, it's fucking difficult, man. But you made a choice. You were invited. You knew when this was going to be, and you scheduled a party instead. You are indeed the asshole here. You are. Where would you put El Daddy-O on the scale here? I mean, it feels like an Ask on One thing. I haven't done anything. That's a folder. She tried to tell me I did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
I thought you were waiting for
No, I'm just saying which.
Okay.
Where would you go here, Tater?
Because he needs to get in therapy and deal with his emotions, which are the cause of this, why he feels like he's only important if he's needed in every second of the day. Ask on one for not managing your mental health and showing up for your child. That's my opinion.
So while what drove this, and I don't think he understands it yet. I don't think he has yet understood that it is a selfish desire that has driven this, right? And that really is the big problem. That's the thing that could be sorted out with therapy. He went through therapy before to deal with the split and with his daughter kind of adapting to a new blended family. It's time to go again and have this conversation. He thinks he's doing the right thing, but if you doing the right thing is for selfish reasons, at least own that. You know what I mean? And you made this comment and said that it's the first time I felt like I'm at the center of the family again. So it's your feelings and what this is doing for you that is driving all of this, not from a servant parent kind of place. So just own that. You still could go to your daughter's graduation. The party could still happen. All those people are still coming in. She's still going to have a hell of a good time. You wouldn't be there, but it's an option. And it feels like the right choice right now. I don't think you'll do it because that option doesn't give you the warm and fuzzies that you want to have by being the host of the party that you put together. But you have to admit that's a selfish choice, right? You got to admit it. Libby says his wording still sucks, but I thought she moved away. So they don't get into he moved away.
He moved to the East Coast. They were from the West Coast.
They were from the West Coast. He moved to the East Coast. Okay, I'm sure there is more that he could have done. But I'm moving away in the first place was the beginning of the chasm, right? He got as far away as he could while still being in the contiguous United States. Did you know I do a live stream? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Sundays at 9 p.m. Central and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central. Come hang out, read some stories, catch some feedback, be part of the fun.